Hi guys, and welcome back to episode number 28 of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, and we are back again for another episode. And of course we are going to be continuing with FUT Champions. Now we are 2 and 3, the shakiest, the worst, and probably just literally the worst start that I've ever had to a FUT Champs run, and this is where it kind of gets a bit worse. Look at the teams that we're facing now. We've got a Neymar, we've got an Mbappe, we've got a Fekir, Dembele, just a very sweaty team. Kimpembe was like the best centre back on the game, so we're in for a bit of a tough test, but we do start off the game quite well. Ousmane Dembele, a nice little sort of scoop into a shot there. I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised they got off with a shot as well, because obviously it was so close to the keeper. But then Osimhen gives it to Fekir. We make it 2-0. So another near post OP goal. We're 2 goals up inside 10 minutes, and I'm starting to mean business in the weekend league finally, because Osimhen unfortunately doesn't score there. He could have done but didn't. However, from the resulting corner, or never mind the resulting corner, he goes and quits, which is quite nice. I mean, it was a welcomed quit. I needed it because from obviously losing the first 2 games, or first 3 games potentially, I can't really remember how we did, but it wasn't great. But we'll take another win there, and we finally got up to sort of a level playing field. We're now 3 and 3, I think. Yeah, because we were 2 and 3, now 3 and 3, so we're getting better. Hopefully we can make it positive now, and this is the team that we're going to face to hopefully make it positive. However, Nkunku takes a shot, Alisson saves, and then I decide to ball it straight to Tchouaméni, who picks the ball up, finds Fekir, takes a shot, and it's a very, very nice finish. Why can't my Fekir do this? I'll never know. But anyway, he goes and scores that 10 minutes on the clock, so I'm thinking, great, that's not a great start. And obviously with the way that my head's sort of where it is at the minute, because I've had such a bad start, I'm not having the greatest of times. However, look at this from Nkunku. It's another wonder strike. So 2 very, very good strikes from Fekir and Nkunku, getting him 2 goals up, which wasn't fantastic for me. Like, obviously they're good goals, but they're just goals that you can't really stop. Then Rashford comes on the pitch, he gets himself a goal. So I'm thinking, right, we've got 25 minutes, we could potentially go and get an equaliser, and we find Adama Traore, who's going to be one-on-one with the goalkeeper here. We can't really play it to Fekir, so we're just going to shoot, and Adama with a composure. We're back to 2-0, literally 5 minutes after we scored the first goal as well. And we've still got 20 minutes to go and win this game. And we play a beautiful ball over to Adama, who's just going to lay it across this time. And Fekir is there to get the goal at the back post with 12 minutes left to put us 3-2 up. We were 2-0 down until the 65th minute. And literally within 14 minutes, we are now winning the game. And we did actually manage to win the game. That was all she wrote for that one, and you love to see it. So we're now up to 4 and 3 after being 1 and 3, so we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it, I can't lie to you. So we'll move on into the next one, hopefully trying to get another win on the board. This is the guy's team. He's got himself 2 very, very good red picks in Depay and Theo Hernandez. Rashford's in there, he's got Pogba, so he's got a few decent players again, and we start this game very, very well. We get a penalty inside 7 minutes, Theo Hernandez being the culprit. And we're going to step up, but not with Pogba. We're going to go with Fekir once more. And we're just going to play it to the left side again like we did in the last episode. And it just seems to work. That's sort of my new penalty technique. Just play it to the left with Fekir and hope for the best, really. So we have 1-0 up, but then 17 minutes on the clock. Ousmane Dembele is inside my box. He finds Fekir, and he's just sort of twisting and turning. Finds it back to Ousmane Dembele for a 1-2 and gets himself a goal. So we are back to 1-1, 18 minutes on the clock. And I'm thinking, not again. Please don't. I don't want to be put back into sort of a terrible run of games. So we do pick the ball with Fekir, who finds Lozano. It's chipped in, and that's a very, very good goal. It's a well worked corner is that, in my opinion, and Osimhen gets the header there to put us 2-1 up. But then Rashford goes and scores, and I'm thinking, oh, come on, please, I don't want this. I don't want to just keep conceding. I need to get a couple of goals up. And then the worst possible thing happens. He goes and scores a header with Ousmane Dembele in the 43rd minute, and I'm now 3-2 down after being 2-1 up. Decent. That's what you want in it. We're leading twice and now we're losing, and it just kind of gets worse from here, because look at this. Look at the time, more to the point. We're over time now, and Fekir is in my box, to be fair, and he's gone and scored, and I'm now 4-2 down. We've conceded twice in like 2 minutes. That is shocking from me. I needed to just see the half out at 3-2, but I couldn't do that, and unfortunately I'm now 4-2 down. That could potentially mean that the game is out of reach. However, with 15 minutes to go, Adama is fighting against the quad. He gets the ball back. He's just going to lay it off to Paul Pogba. He's got all the time in the world. Finally takes the shot. Finally gets the goal. We've got 14 minutes to get another goal. Can we go and do that? Well, unfortunately, in the 89th minute, he picks the ball with Phil Foden, takes the strike, and it's now game over. My keeper is literally what was my reaction at the time. I was honestly fuming. It was another game that I should have probably come away with something better, even albeit an extra time would have been alright because I deserved that, but unfortunately not. We've now managed to get ourselves 20 points then, so not looking too good. We're back to 4-4 as well after 8 games played. So a very even record, but one that shouldn't be. I should be at least like 6-2 or 7-1 really. But with my standard anyway, I feel like I'm a lot better than what I'm sort of portraying in these games this weekend. I feel like, I don't know, it's just been a really, really weird weekend. I don't know if it's the team or me or just something wasn't quite right. But anyway, we move on into the next game after obviously losing that one quite disappointingly. We do start losing in this game, but we do get a goal back through the boy Osimhen, and then literally from his kickoff, we nick the ball back off him. Fekir's got the ball. He plays Osimhen. It's a beautiful ball over the top. It's a nice ball in, and Pogba with a beautiful finish. And again, that's a really, really nice goal. I liked how I worked that, and it just looked really, really good on the ice. So then, moving on into the second half, we thought, you know what, let's take a strike. Fekir goes and scores, and I'm thinking, cheers, mate. I appreciate that. You finally scored a goal outside the box for me. So well done for that. And we're now 3-1 up because of it. However, then Fekir of his team goes and scores, and it's now 3-2. And I'm like, oh, just don't bottle it. I was in that mindset already of, I'm going to go and bottle it. However, Osimhen picks up the ball. He's going to take the strike. It gets deflected off Koulibaly. But look who's there. Ousmane Dembele, again on the weak foot. I just love the man. I don't care if he's not even that good on this game. I just love the man, and he's going to score for us, and that's made me really, really happy. We then do a Balassi flick there with Paul Pogba, just very randomly, and we're going to square it across. And the boy Fekir is going to get another goal. We are now 5-2 up in this game. And look at Martial's reaction. And that was probably his reaction as he goes and quits out there at 5-2. So it's another game that we will take as a win. Up to 24 points now. What you need for qualifying. But obviously we're not actually qualifying. We're in the actual foot champs. So we've got 24 points. We're obviously hoping to get at least 44 points. Which is of course I believe 8 wins. And then if not, failing that. Well, not failing that. If we can do better and beyond. I want to get back up to the 56 points, I think it is, or 57, whatever it is. I want to go and do that because we got it last weekend and it'd be quite cool. However, the team of the week obviously isn't the greatest. Literally, the best player I can pull is a Bobby Firmino, and he's worth 40k. So what's the point in stressing about like a team of the week pack or an extra like 30k, whatever it is, or and like a red pick or something? And I'm not really too bothered about because obviously you can't get anything that's that decent. And as you can see here, we again bottle another lead. We were 2 goals up, cruising, loving life, and we are now back to 2-2. Jonathan David with 2 goals, as you can see there. But then 60 minutes on the clock, just about. Fekir, lovely piece of skill, lovely sort of step overs there to get past the opponent to obviously take the shot and put us in front. And then literally with 15 minutes to go, we're just going to lay it across again, and Lozano cannot miss that one. And guess what's happening here, boys? We're not getting a quit, unfortunately. However, 89 minutes on the clock, we're just going to go around this keeper again, make it 5-2, end the game off. That is match done. Game set match. You love to see it. Another win on the belt. We're starting to pick up some good results now, but still sort of dropping points where I shouldn't really drop points. But anyway, it's fine. We're having a bad weekend. Everyone has a bad weekend every now and then. So we'll move on into the next game. This guy's got himself a Benzema player of the month. He's got a Fekir like us. He's got Diop, who we could have picked, but we chose an 84 rated instead in the play picks. He's also got Ousmane Dembele. He's got a boy Pogba, and he's got Aguilar at right back. That's a weird one, but anyway. We go 1-0 up through our Fekir. That's quite nice of him, just borrowing the goalkeeper. Pretty standard procedure, really. Quite simple to do. 8 minutes on the clock. But then 4 minutes later, Ousmane Dembele has a save his own in this game. Unfortunately, not for me and for my opponent. He goes and scores there. It's a decent little finish, but I don't know why Alisson's so far out. Anyway, Fekir picks up the ball again. It's a decent fake shot. Gets a bit unlucky, but we pick the ball back up. It's a nice 1-2, and Ousmane Dembele scores for us this time. You love to see that. So 2-1 up now. Decent stuff. And then literally 2 minutes later from the kickoff, Fekir, a nice little jink, sort of body feint, gets past the defenders, and he's just going to lay it across. And look who's there. Paul Pogba in the box to score an easy tap in. Then Pogba just plays it across to Fekir, and guess what? He's got 2 goals in a couple of minutes. It's now 4-1, and he's now paused the game, and guess what's happening? we're getting a quick, boys. You love to see it. It's another nice little win there. I'm getting a few decent sort of wins like this, which is quite good. It's sort of helping my brain at this point because I was so annoyed at the start that we had. And we're now up to 32 points. We need 12 more points to get up to the rank 3, I believe it is. So anyway, moving on into the next one then. Of course, look at this guy's team. He has got himself 2 red pricks, both from the Premier League, one being Rafinha, one being Romero. I don't think Romero's too good, and it kind of showed in this game. We go 1-0 up inside 14 minutes. Fekir, a nice little goal there. We then pick the ball up again with Fekir. He turns the defender so easily, it takes the shot, and that's what I want to see from Fekir. This is what I want. I want him to be cutting in, I want him to be shooting, and I want him to be scoring. Then as you can see, the guy sort of again quit out. I'm pretty sure he dashboarded, which I hope he got banned for, because you can't do that anymore. You need to just go ahead and quit the game. But anyway, we'll take the win nonetheless, and hopefully we can keep going with these wins. We've got on a bit of a winning streak now. It's took a long time to get there, but we have got one. So hopefully, moving on into this next game, we can get another. I mean, his team looked quite decent. He had that new Inaki Williams SBC. He also had, I believe it was Rivaldo up front, the icon. But Fekir did sort of turn into an icon for us there. Beautiful dribbling, getting us a goal. However, Alisson as well, decent save. Can we get out? No, we can't. Rivaldo plays it in. Dembele has the shot and it's a goal. That's just shocking defending again by me. But obviously at this point, you know, I'm quite stressed out. I'm not performing as well as I should be. But anyway, 26 minutes on the clock. We do win a corner. Lozano's picked up the ball, and guess who it is? Virgil van Dijk on his weaker foot goes and smashes it into the back of the net. I didn't even low drive that or anything. And then Paul Pogba's set away. He shoots and he scores just before half time. So we're now 3-1 up. We've bridged the gap. We've got a 2-goal lead. We seem to be quite good in this game and taking our chances quite well. And then guess who's going to score now? Paul Pogba. He's got 3 goals in 2 games. When do you see that happening? And then Sergio Milinkovic-Savic, my other midfielder, gets in on the action, getting himself an assist there. Osimhen getting on the score sheet. We're now 5-1 up. We nick the ball again. It's now 6-1. Osimhen getting a goal. Everyone's getting a goal now. You know, half our team's scoring at this point. Who's going to score next? Well, Pogba picks up the ball again, and he's got himself a brace. What's going on, boys? It's 7-1, and at that point, he mutually decided to just put his controller down and just not play for the rest of the game, which is fair enough, but at least quit, mate. That'd help. But anyway, we're going to move on, and hopefully this can be our 8th win. And looking at that team, it's quite nice. He had that new Fofana player of the month, and he does actually score 2 minutes on the clock. He looks quite decent. I mean, look at his card, it looks quite good. It gives me massive Yaya Toure vibes. I don't know why. Obviously probably being from the same nation, that probably helps. And you know, he just looks, he's quite stocky in game and stuff, so he just gives off that vibe, and I kind of want to do him, but obviously it's so difficult to link into a team. I'd have to pack someone very, very good, or for example we use a Ben Yedder, but I would have to definitely pack like a Neymar or an Mbappe or something to use him, and obviously get him unlocked. But anyway, Osimhen picks the ball up, and it's again a beautiful tidy finish on his weaker foot there, getting a goal back, so we're back to 2-1. Hopefully we can get another one, and guess what, when Fekir's in town, it's goal central. It is now, honestly. He's finally sort of clicking with me. We're getting a couple more goals with him. He's taking more chances, which is just what you want, really. However, this guy also took his chances, and Ben Yedder was an absolute rat in this game. And as you can see, 62 minutes on the clock, he picks the ball back up again, and just look at that. He's literally weaving in and out of my players like I'm not even there. He's literally going in a straight line, just sort of flicking the stick left and right very quickly to obviously pretend that he's going a different way. And then it does end up being 5-2 as well with 12 minutes to go. So I thought, you know what, I'm sick of Ben Yedder. I don't want to see him on my screen anymore, and we're just going to go and quit this game, because why not? Let's just do it. It just saves a bit of time, really. We've done it with 5-2 down. We're not really going to win anyway. So that kind of rounds off the end of the episode then. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one tomorrow to obviously round off the weekend league. Peace.